Right. So this is the third video to discuss the 2024 March first semester examination paper. The first question we discuss part 1 to 2, and second video we discuss from question number 11 onwards, and we started the part 2 also. In part 2 we discuss 4 questions. Now we have 3 more questions to discuss in this thing. So then here 5, 6, 7. And when we are doing this question, all of you, sometimes you might have done this or sometimes you may have not. Whatever it is, you want to start doing this with me, right? You want to start doing this with me. So then for this, I have done a separate live video to cover all the constructions from the beginning, how to identify the parts of the compass, or the how to get the readings or the angle values from the protractor, and how to use the ruler, and how to construct the angles, triangles. So then all these things were done in one video. So the topic is the construction. If you need to get more details, you can watch that video and get an idea. But now here, what I'm doing, I'm just guiding you without using a ruler or anything. I'm just guiding you. What you want to do, Pute, you want to draw a free line like this without measuring. You just draw a free line and you mark this corner as B, right? So I will explain this slowly. What you want to do, you also want to do this with me, okay? I will tell you the step and I will give you a few minutes so then you also can do it. Right. After that we will measure 7.8. You take your compass, open the compass and measure 7.8 and keep the point of the compass here and you can draw an arc like this. So this is the point C and 7.8 centimeters. By any chance, if you can't remember them, so please go through the video again and learn the steps one by one, right? So then now we are done with the B to C. Then what you want to do, you take the 6.4, again you measure 6.4 to the compass and you keep the point here on B and draw a big arc like this, right? So that's it. And once you are done, first you may do that 6.4 arc. Right. So after that, you measure 5 centimeters And after measuring 5 centimeter, you come here and you draw the 5 centimeter arc. So then the points where they meet each other will be A, and you take the ruler and you join these 2 points like this, right? So here we show 6.4 centimeters, and here we show 5 centimeters, right? So then you want to measure the angle A. So here I will tell you children how to measure the angle A. For that, you want to draw a dotted line like this. You want to extend it. After extending that, you want to keep your protractor like this. And the center of the protractor should be here. And from this corner that you have the 0 in the scale, you have 0, and you slowly move your finger, and when you come to this level, and you just see what's the value, right? You just see what's the angle value you get, and that will be the angle A, right? So then here I'm not showing that how I'm going to do that, as I have done a separate video. So I will share that with you too. So then you want to name it, we name it ABC, and we name the angle length, sorry, the side length. So then we measure the angle A. To measure the angle A, you just extend this side like this, and you keep the protractor. The center of the protractor and this point should be tally each other. And here from this point, you find the 0 degree and you come here to this side till you meet this line, and you remove the protractor, and so that you first measure the angle and you remove the protractor. So then you can write here whatever the angle value you get. Okay. So then we will, I'll keep this image for a few seconds. Right. Okay, so then we will move to the next question. So arrange in order. Now here we have fractions. The only problem that we do have the different denominators. Whenever you come across with the fractions where you do have the different denominators, Pute, first you want to convert them into the common denominator. Now 5 over 6, you can write as it is 5 over 6, right? So then the 1 over 2, I convert into the denominator 6, that becomes 3 over 6. So 1 over 3, I convert that here, if it is 6, this should be 2, right? So then when you see these, that the 5 over 6, 3 over 6, 2 over 6. So what is the smallest one? Is the 2 over 6 is smallest. Then we have 3 over 6. Then we have 5 over 6. By any chance, from the smallest, you write here from the smallest. But if you are going to keep this answer, this one as the final answer, you don't get the full marks. Why is that? In the question, we don't have 2 over 6 or 3 over 6. Those values that we converted for easy reference, Therefore, when you are writing the final answer, therefore, 2 over 6 means 1 over 3, comma, 1 over 2, comma, and 5 over 6. This is how we write. Okay. So then we will move to the next one. So we have 16 and 18. We want to simplify. When you're simplifying something, you're making it smaller. If you want to make something smaller, what you want to divide. So that here, as we have a fraction, denominator and numerator, to simplify or to make it smaller, we divide both the numbers by the same number. First, I take 2. Right, so then we'll see 2 times 8 and 2 times 9. Can we simplify this further? No, we can't simplify, therefore we keep it as it is. So then before going for the addition, the next question, we have that we want to convert them into same denominator. Okay, so 5 times 4, so then 4 times 1. 4 times 5, 20, 5 times 3, 15. Okay, so then here that the 20, so then the 4 plus 15, so then it is 19 over 20. We can't simplify this further, so we will keep the final answer as it is. So that is all about question number 6. We had so many steps, so that's all about question number 6. Right, so then we will move to the next question, question number 7, and that we do have 2 more questions. So in question number 7, that what we need to do, 7 take away negative 8. So what does this mean? 7 take away negative 8. So when you have this kind of question, so what we need to do? So children, give me a second. There is a technical issue. Right. So then how do you write this? 7 take away. So then if you are taking away 7, take away negative 8, right? So take away, that is the subtraction. And what you are going to subtract? Negative 8. 7 take away negative 8. So when you have negative, negative, 2 signs closer, negative times negative, that becomes positive. 7 plus 8. The answer is 15. Right? So 7 minus, that means 7 take away negative 8. So this is how you want to write that. After writing that, when you see 2 signs closer, negative, negative, that should become positive, Niputte. So then negative, negative, it becomes positive. 7 plus 8, 15. So then subtract negative 3 from negative 2. So you subtract negative 3 from negative 2, right? So you subtract negative 3 from negative 2. When you are reading these questions, read them carefully. Try to understand what they are telling. You want to subtract negative 3. From what? From negative 2. Again, you have the similar signs, that the negative, negative, that becomes positive. How we are going to write that? Negative 2 plus 3 is equal to plus 1. Right? Negative 2 plus 3, so that is plus 1. So then the next one here, you have positive and negative. It is negative. and negative, it is negative, right? So you have two signs closer. What you do, first you multiply those signs. Positive you multiply by negative, it gives you negative. Negative you multiply by negative, it is positive. I made a mistake here. Negative, it is positive, right? Positive, negative, it is negative. Negative, it is positive. So then you can rewrite the question how 8 subtract 6 plus 4. So 8 minus 6, 2. 2 plus 4, the answer is 6. Okay. So then the next one, you want to find the total distance you travel. If you start from A, then go to B, and then go to C and D, and again you come back to A. So first of all, you want to mark these 8 kilometers and 6 kilometers here. So then we write that the 8 kilometer plus 6 kilometer plus 8 kilometer plus 6 kilometer. Switch off your microphones, everyone. So then the 8 plus 6, what is the answer? It is 14. 14 plus 8, 22. 22 plus 6, the answer is 28. So then total distance you have traveled 28 kilometers, right? So then the first you want to mark the arrows and you write the missing figures. So then you can find the total distance you have traveled. Right. So then here we have the last question. So what we need to do, we want to find the value. It's easy because that you have 4 times 1 and 4 times 1, 3 times 1 and 3 times 3. Now what you have, 1 times 1, 1, 1 times 3, 3. Now some students, they do it like this, 3 over 4 multiplied by 4 over 9. What they do, they straight away multiply 3 times 4, 12, 4 times 9, 36. Then they simplify this, divide by 12, divide by 12, it gives you 1 over 3. So then either method is correct. So, but if you can simplify the numbers before multiplying, always it is better to simplify them. Then the next one, we have 3 times 2, 6, 6 plus 2, 8 over 3. What I did, I converted the mixed number into improper fraction. 3 times 2, 6, 6 plus 2, 8. Then I multiply. 4 times 5, 20, 20 plus 1, 21 over 4, right? So then what you do, you simplify this. How you can simplify? 4 times 1 and 4 times 2. 3 times 1 and 3 times 7. Okay, you can simplify them. Then you write 2 times 7, 14. 1 times 1, 1. The answer is 14. Right? I double check it. 3 times 2, 6 plus 2, 8. 4 times 5, 20 plus 1, 21. 4 times 2, 3 times 7, 2 times 7, 14. So then the next one, 3 over 10 of, when you see the of word, that means multiplication, 100 meters, right? So then the 10 times 1, 10 times 10, then 3 times 10, 30 meters. 3 times 10, 10, 30 meters, right? Then we write 6, 4 over 9. You want to divide 6, 4 over 9. First, we'll write that what they're asking us to do. We write it with the symbols. Divide 6, 4 over 9 by what? By 1, 1 over 3. So this is what they have asked us to do. First, you want to make it into symbols because they have given it in words. So you want to convert this into numbers or the symbols. So then here that you have 9 times 6, 54. 9 times 6, it is 54. 54 plus 4, 58. 58 over 9. Divide by 9 times 6, 54. 54 plus 4, 58. 3 times 1, 3. 3 plus 1, 4. 4 over 3. So then what we do, children? 58 over 9 multiplied. This division becomes multiplication. When you convert division into multiplication, that the next fraction will take its reciprocal, 3 over 4. Now we'll see whether we can simplify this. How? So 3 times 1 and 3 times 3. That is one method of simplification. Then the next one, 2 times 2 and 2 times the 58 when you divide by 2, it gives me 29. Okay. So then I write my answer 29 times 1, 29, 3 times 2, 6. So then 29 I divide by 6. 6 times 4, 24, 5 remainder. So then I keep the final answer as a mixed number 4, 5 over 6. If you can remember, they have asked us to keep it as a mixed number, right? So then that is the end. So this is the answer for the question number. I'll make it smaller so then you can see the whole thing on one screen. So then these are the answers for question number 8. And that is the end of 2024 March semester examination paper.